I'm Katie Leone, and we're at Concrete Street Amphitheater in Corpus Christi, Texas. We're about to track down Dave Mustaine of Megadeth for an interview. Let's go. So, how excited are you to see Megadeth?
It's amazing. It's the only one. He's the best band of thrash metal in the world. Yeah. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Megadeth, for existing.
What have been some highlights of the tour so far?
Some of the things I think more importantly than where we play is who we played to. There's a lot of new fans for us with the other bands that are here. For example, with David Draymond being the frontman from Disturbed, having his own new project, there's going to be some different fans that are going to be there. And I think that's the cool thing for us is to let some of our fans see different bands and let some of the different bands' fans see us.
How has touring changed for you during the past 3 decades?
Lifestyles have changed a lot with the strengthening of drugs and alcohol and sexually transmitted diseases. The whole precarious nature and the partying scene that goes on here has changed a lot. So it's become a much more professional environment when you're playing, and with the technology and everything that goes on, it's raised the stakes with production in concerts. You go to a concert now and you see fire and bombs and confetti and water cannons and inflatable stuff and dancing girls, and that's just the opening band. Yeah. what does the headliner do?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the heavy metal scene today?
I would have to say something that I think covers all forms of music right now, and that's with the digital audio workstations, like Pro Tools and Cakewalk and GarageBand and stuff like that. It's made it possible for a lot of people that, they can play guitar or something like that, but they're not really musicians. They don't have it in their blood. And so they can plug into a computer, plunk a couple chords, make a song, and then fool the public.
So, I hear you're doing a benefit concert in Oklahoma. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
There's a really weird thing going on in our country right now. A lot of storms, a lot of devastation. But it's not just here. It's kind of on a global front right now. And I'm not one of these global warming idiots. But I do know that when you see a city, a town, a county, a state, the Tornado Alley there, where so much devastation goes through there, how can you just sit back and not do anything? But I figured, the most important thing is to help. I think that's one of the things we've forgotten a lot. That's why there's homeless, that's why there's sick, that's why there's needy, the widows, orphans. That's not for the government to take care of, that's for the churches to take care of. It's for us as the body of the church to take care of. And for me, when I saw that, I called up Zach and I said, Zach, the show that we're doing in Oklahoma City, I said, I'm going to give up my fee, and it's a lot of money to the home, to the food bank there, and all our merch money, everything for that night.
So I've heard rumors that you might be joining forces with Jason Newsted and maybe doing an old Metallica song. Is there any chance of that happening?
A truth to it? There's truth to it, yeah, absolutely. The chance of that happening, absolutely. Love Jason. We knew him from before he was in Metallica. And we've been friends for a long time, so we're preparing to do it. He wants to do the song Phantom Lord. I said, if we're going to do a Metallica song, since you're playing a Metallica song and you're doing another half of a Metallica song, I don't want this to be the Metallica cover tour, So I said, I'll do a song I wrote, and you can sing it, because I ain't going to sing it.
I was just, you've got a reputation for being a little grumpy, and I thought the way you put it was very sweet.
A lot of that it's not true, too. People say stuff because they'll ask me to do something and I say no, and how easy is it to say, oh, he's difficult,
That's true.
I mean, everybody relies back on the same kind of stuff, It's like people are so quick to point fingers at people right now for everything, No doesn't mean I hate you, it just means no.
So you recently did a Funny or Die video with Kenny G. Whose idea was that?
Well, it wasn't my idea, but it caused a huge national uproar. Even Anderson Cooper said something about it. I think he was just pissed because I don't buy his mom's clothes. The Gloria Vanderbilt's his mom. And the guys at Funny or Die got word of this, and they said, we want to do the skit with you and Kenny G. And I read the script the first time, and it was like, F you this, and I was like, I like Kenny. I can't say this to him. So, I even felt bad calling him the word that I called him in there.
I think that's about it. Thank you very much for chatting with us.